Namaste yogis, my name is Alana Kaivalya and it's a pleasure to be here with you. Some of our favorite yoga postures are the warrior poses. There are 3 of them, warriors 1, 2, and 3. The story that goes along with these postures is a little bit surprising actually. It's based off of one of our favorite characters, Shiva. And Shiva tends to be a fairly impetuous character. And you'll see how that comes into play with these postures in a moment. There was a young lady named Sati, and she was totally in love with Shiva. Probably in the way that some of us may have been in love with boy bands at some point in our lives. We had our posters on the walls, or maybe above our bed. We knew all the songs. Well, Sati knew all of Shiva's songs as well, and she thought about Shiva all day, all the time. When the time came for her to choose a suitor, her father, Daksha, held a party and invited all of the eligible young men to come and meet Sati. Sati played along and she flirted with the boys here and there a little bit, and at the end she was meant to lay a garland of flowers on the one that she liked best. In that moment, she invoked Shiva. She said, Om Namah Shivaya, and she threw the garland into the air. Shiva manifested in the air, put on the garland, and that meant that he and Sati were meant to be married for the rest of time. Daksha was furious. How could his daughter choose this guy who's cloaked in ash usually and seated up on a mountaintop for 10,000 years at a time and has long dreadlocks? Terrible. Father didn't approve at all. He was so angry that he shunned them from his life, and he held another party and didn't invite Sati or Shiva to come. Shiva was up in meditation, and Sati got very upset all by herself alone that her father was treating her in this way. She showed up at the party, she crashed it, and self-immolated right in the center of the party. She went into a pile of ash right on the floor. The partygoers were shocked. What? This is crazy. Shiva felt a disturbance and he knew something was wrong and he couldn't get to the party fast enough. So he ripped out one of his dreadlocks, threw it on the ground. It snaked into the ground and went down underneath the mountain. And the dreadlock came up out of the ground. As the great fierce warrior Virabhadra. Virabhadra locked eyes with Sati's father, Daksha, and drew his sword, cutting off Daksha's head. Once Daksha's head was removed, Virabhadra picked the head up and placed it on a stake in front of him for all to see what happens when you mess with Shiva. So this story is filled with a little bit of angst and anger. It's got some mistakes in it too, because one of the great things about our Hindu mythology is that these characters come with flaws. If they can embody flaws and still be divine, maybe we can too. So it's nice to combine these postures, warriors 1, 2, and 3, in a vinyasa to help weave this story together, not only on our mat as asanas, but in our bodies as well. So let's move through a sun salutation and connect these 3 postures together. Starting Tadasana at the front of your mat, feet together, draw the tailbone down, lift the heart, and think about for a moment any mistake that you know you have the power to change. It happens, right? We're all human. Take a deep breath in and raise the arms up overhead. As you exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, lengthen the spine and look forward. Exhale, either step the feet or jump them back as you lower down, Chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, spin the left heel flat. Step the right foot between the hands, preparing to come up for warrior 1. Bend the right knee quite a lot and strongly internally rotate the left leg. This helps the hips to face forward. Lift the heart, draw the shoulders down, and see if you can gaze at the thumbs. Keep the hands together, but soft. Deep breath in. Exhale, open the arms and hips for warrior 2. You may have to reposition the feet slightly. Make sure the shoulders are over the hips. Reach through the fingertips so that they're even with the shoulders. Gaze toward the right hand. Now as we move into warrior three, bring the left hand forward and lift the left heel up, spinning the hips forward. Bring the hands to prayer. Lean forward on the right foot and come into your warrior three shape. Both legs are straight, hips are even, heart and gaze is forward. Let's step back to warrior one. Bend the front knee, place the back foot, raise the arms up. And now we'll move through a vinyasa. Hands down, step back, lower chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Same movements on the other side. Inhale, step the left foot forward as the back heel spins flat, arms raised. Virabhadrasana 1. Remember, this is the moment that our hero, our fierce hero, comes up through the ground and sets the Father in his sights. We can open for warrior two, reaching the fingertips out away from the shoulders. Tremendous focus here. Bend the front knee a little bit more. For warrior three, bring the right hand forward as the back heel lifts. Hands to prayer. Lean forward. Straighten both legs. Hips are even. Stepping back for warrior one, bend the front knee, reach the arms up. And we'll move through a vinyasa. Hands down, step back, lower chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bend the knees and step or jump forward. Into a flat back. Fold forward, Uttanasana. Raise the arms all the way up overhead. Exhale, mountain pose. Namaste.